Ever wondered why some people seem to attract good fortune while others don't? Well, the secret might be simpler than you think, and it's something that's within everyone's reach. It's the power of positivity. Positivity is more than just a buzzword. It's a perspective, a mindset, a way of looking at the world. It's about focusing on the good in each situation, seeking solutions rather than dwelling on problems, and viewing setbacks as opportunities for growth. So how does positivity influence our lives, you ask? Imagine your thoughts as seeds and your mind as the soil. The kind of seeds you plant, whether positive or negative, will determine the kind of plants that grow. If you plant seeds of positivity, you'll reap a harvest of positive outcomes. Let's take a look at some real-world examples. You know those people who always seem to be in the right place at the right time? They're often the ones who approach life with a positive outlook, expecting good things to happen. And because they expect good things, they put themselves in situations where good things are likely to occur. Or consider the power of positive self-talk. Athletes use it to boost their performance, students to improve their grades, and business leaders to motivate their teams. When we tell ourselves that we can achieve something, we're more likely to put in the effort needed to make it happen. And then there's the effect of positivity on health. Studies have shown that a positive outlook can boost our immune system, reduce stress, and even increase our lifespan. As Winston Churchill once said, attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. So it seems that positivity isn't just a feel-good concept. It's a force that can shape our lives, influence our actions, and determine our outcomes. Positivity, it seems, holds more power than we often give it credit for. But does positivity really impact our lives, or is it just a state of mind? This debate has sparked countless discussions, engaged many minds, and continues to be a topic of interest in our pursuit of understanding human behavior. On one side of the argument, there are those who fervently believe that positivity can indeed change outcomes. They maintain that a positive mindset can act as a catalyst in our lives, forging new paths, opening doors, and leading us towards success. You've probably heard of the saying, "When life gives you lemons, make lemonade." This is a classic example of a positive mindset at work. It's about seeing the silver lining in every cloud and using that optimism as a driving force to overcome challenges. It's about finding opportunities in adversities and believing in the power of positive thinking to manifest our dreams. This perspective is backed by numerous studies and research. For instance, a study conducted by psychologist Barbara Fredrickson found that positive emotions broaden our sense of possibilities and open our minds, which in turn allows us to build new skills and resources. This implies that positivity, far from being just a state of mind, can have tangible impacts on our lives. On the other side of the debate, there are those who argue that positivity is nothing more than a placebo effect. They suggest that positive thinking, while comforting, does not necessarily change the reality of our circumstances. They argue that it's not our mindset that shapes our outcomes, but rather the actions we take and the choices we make. This perspective is not without its merits. After all, merely thinking positively without taking any action is unlikely to bring about any significant change. As Thomas Edison once said, "Vision without execution is hallucination." This underscores the importance of action in the equation of success. Moreover, some critics argue that excessive positivity can lead to unrealistic expectations and set us up for disappointment. A study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that excessive optimism can lead to overconfidence and poor decision-making. So, where does this leave us? Is positivity a powerful tool or simply a comforting illusion? The answer perhaps lies somewhere in between. Positivity, when balanced with realism, can be a powerful tool. It can motivate us, inspire us, and help us see the world from a more hopeful perspective. However, it should not replace action, nor should it blind us to the realities of our circumstances. The key, perhaps, is to strike a balance, to harness the power of positivity without losing sight of reality. To use positivity as a tool to inspire action and not as a substitute for it. To let positivity guide us but not delude us. So, the debate persists. Is positivity a powerful tool or simply a comforting illusion? Let's delve deeper and see how positivity works in real-life situations. Imagine you're stuck in a traffic jam, late for an important meeting. You can feel your heart pounding, your palms sweating. Now consider two different reactions. One, you lose your cool, honk your horn, and let the stress consume you. Two, you take a deep breath, turn on some calming music, and use the time to mentally prepare for your meeting. The first reaction fuels negativity, while the second one breeds positivity. It's the same situation, but a different mindset. That's the power of positivity in practice. Let's look at some real-life examples of people who have harnessed this power to overcome challenges and achieve their goals. Consider the story of Thomas Edison, who invented the light bulb after more than 1,000 failed attempts. When asked about his failures, Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His positive mindset turned what could have been a discouraging situation into a learning opportunity. Or take Oprah Winfrey, who rose from a life of poverty and hardship to become one of the most influential women in the world. She once said, "The greatest discovery of all time is that a person can change his future by merely changing his attitude." Winfrey's positivity propelled her to success and continues to inspire millions around the globe. But positivity isn't just about overcoming challenges or achieving big goals. It's also about improving our everyday lives. Think about how positivity can better our relationships. When we approach interactions with a positive mindset, we're more likely to be understanding, forgiving, and supportive. We listen more, argue less. We build stronger, healthier relationships. In the workplace, positivity can boost performance. Employees who maintain a positive attitude are more productive, more creative, and more likely to collaborate effectively with their teams. They handle stress better and are less likely to burn out. In fact, a study from the University of Warwick found that happiness led to a 12% spike in productivity, while unhappy workers were 10% less productive. And let's not forget about the impact of positivity on our overall quality of life. Positivity helps us enjoy the present moment, appreciate what we have, and look forward to the future. It reduces stress, boosts our immune system, and increases our lifespan. As the saying goes, a positive mind finds a way it can be done. A negative mind looks for all the ways it can't be done. But remember, positivity isn't about ignoring life's challenges or pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing to focus on the good, even when times are tough. It's about seeing the glass as half full, not half empty. It's about believing in ourselves, in others, and in the power of positivity. So next time you're faced with a difficult situation or a challenging task, remember these stories. Remember Edison and his 10,000 ways that won't work. Remember Oprah and her journey from hardship to success. Remember the positive impact on relationships, work performance, and quality of life. Choose positivity, embrace it, practice it, because positivity is more than just a mindset, it's a way of life. And as we've seen, it can lead to some pretty impressive results. As we see, positivity in practice can lead to impressive results. But what does science say about positivity? Well, it turns out that science has a lot to say on the matter. Let's dive into the scientific research on positivity and take a look at some fascinating studies. The first area where positivity has shown a substantial impact is physical health. Did you know that individuals with a more optimistic outlook have been found to have lower blood pressure, less heart disease, and better weight control? Yes, you heard it right. A study from the University of Kansas found that even the simple act of smiling can reduce heart rate and decrease stress. Furthermore, Harvard School of Public Health found that optimistic individuals have a staggering 50% lower risk of experiencing a heart attack or stroke. This is not magic, but science. The biochemical explanation lies in the fact that positive emotions can lead to a decrease in stress hormones and increase in antibodies, enhancing our immune system. Positivity doesn't stop at physical health. It also plays a vital role in mental health. A study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that positive people are less likely to suffer from depression and anxiety. Moreover, another study from the University of Michigan revealed that positive self-statements can help manage stress and boost overall well-being. So by now, it's clear that positivity is not just a fluffy concept, but a powerful tool that can help us manage our health and well-being. But the power of positivity doesn't stop there. Take a moment and imagine this. What if I told you that positivity could actually change the physical structure of your brain? Sounds far-fetched? Well, that's where the concept of neuroplasticity comes into play. Neuroplasticity, in simple terms, is the brain's ability to change and adapt as a result of our experiences and thoughts. For decades, scientists believed that the brain was static and unchanging. But recent studies have shattered this belief. Today we know that our brain has a remarkable capacity to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. A study by Richard Davidson, a neuroscientist at the University of Wisconsin-Madison, found that people who practice positive thinking exercises can physically change the brain structure. These exercises can increase activity in the brain's areas associated with happiness and reduce activity in areas associated with negativity. But there's more. Positivity doesn't just change your brain and health. It may even lengthen your life. A study published in the journal PNAS found that individuals with a positive outlook on life have a significantly longer lifespan. The researchers found that the most optimistic individuals lived, on average, 11 to 15% longer than their less optimistic counterparts. So what's the takeaway here? Positivity isn't just a feel-good mantra to brighten your day. It's a scientifically proven strategy to improve your health, change your brain, and potentially extend your life. In conclusion, it's important to note that positivity isn't about ignoring life's difficulties. It's about approaching these challenges in a more constructive and hopeful way. It's about recognizing that while we can't control every aspect of our lives, we can control how we respond to them. Science, it appears, supports the power of positivity. So, how can we harness the power of positivity in our own lives? Well, cultivating a positive mindset is much like tending to a garden. It requires consistent care, patience, and dedication. But rest assured, the fruits of this labor are worth every effort. Here are some practical steps you can take to cultivate a more positive mindset. First off, let's start with gratitude, a simple yet powerful practice. Gratitude helps us shift our focus from what's wrong in our lives to what's going right. Make it a habit to jot down 3 things you're grateful for every day. They could be as grand as a promotion at work, or as simple as a beautiful sunset. Over time, this practice will train your brain to seek out the positive aspects of your life, effectively sowing the seeds of positivity. Next, we have the magic of positive affirmations. These are statements that help challenge and overcome self-sabotaging and negative thoughts. When you repeat them often and believe in them, you can start making positive changes. For instance, instead of saying, "I can't do this," try saying, "I can handle whatever comes my way." This simple switch can have a profound impact on your mindset. Now let's talk about mindfulness. This is the practice of focusing on the present moment without judgment. When we're mindful, we're not ruminating about the past or worrying about the future. Instead, we're fully engaged with the here and now. This allows us to appreciate the beauty of the present moment, fostering positivity. Remember, cultivating positivity is not about ignoring negative emotions or pretending everything is perfect. It's about acknowledging the negatives, but choosing to focus on the positives. It's about turning challenges into opportunities for growth. It's also essential to surround yourself with positive influences. Just like a plant needs sunlight to thrive, we need positive people to nourish our growth. Seek out those who uplift you, inspire you, and encourage you to be the best version of yourself. After all, positivity is contagious. So let's spread it far and wide. And finally, let's not forget the power of a positive environment. Create a space that inspires positivity, be it your workspace, your home, or even your digital environment. Fill it with things that spark joy and inspire you. This could be motivational quotes, inspiring books, or even a playlist of your favorite uplifting songs. Remember, the journey towards positivity is a marathon, not a sprint. It may take time, but every small step you take is a step in the right direction. And every effort you make is a testament to your strength and resilience. Cultivating positivity, therefore, is a challenge worth accepting. Embrace this challenge and watch as your life transforms, one positive thought at a time. Now, it's time to reflect and decide. Will you embrace positivity? In the journey we've taken today, we've explored the power of positivity, delved into debates surrounding it, seen it in practice, understood its scientific basis, and even challenged ourselves to embody it. But all of this is just the beginning. The real challenge and the real reward begins when you decide to apply what you've learned to your own life. Imagine waking up every morning with a heart full of hope, a mind full of possibilities, and a spirit full of courage. That's the gift of positivity. It's not about denying the existence of difficulties, but about choosing to focus on the opportunities they present. It's about looking at the glass as half full, not because it's easier, but because it opens up a world of possibilities that simply doesn't exist when we focus on the empty half. Yet, embracing positivity is not without its challenges. It requires strength to look at setbacks as stepping stones, It demands courage to view failure as feedback. It takes resilience to see every problem as a potential opportunity. But once you start, it becomes a habit that can transform your life. Think about the famous words of Winston Churchill. A pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity. An optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty. Which one do you choose to be? Do you want to be weighed down by the weight of your problems, or do you want to be uplifted by the wings of possibilities? The power to shape your life lies in your hands. You can choose to see the world through a lens of despair or through a lens of hope. You can choose to be defeated by adversity or to be strengthened by it. You can choose to dwell on what's wrong or to focus on what could be right. The choice is yours. Will you let positivity power your life? Let these words echo in your mind. Let them inspire your heart and let them guide your actions. Because in the end, it's not just about being positive. It's about living a life that is filled with hope, courage, and resilience. Before we wrap up, a small request from our side. If this journey into the realm of positivity resonated with you, do consider showing your support. By liking this video, you're helping us reach more people, and together, we can foster a more positive world. If you found value in our content, why not share it with your friends and loved ones? You never know whose life you could touch and transform with the power of positivity. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. By doing so, you'll be the first to receive our latest content, designed to inspire, enlighten, and motivate. We would also love to hear your thoughts about positivity. Do you have a personal story to share? An insight or a question? Let's keep the conversation going in the comments section below. Thank you for your time, and remember, your positivity can light up the world.